Welcome back to the channel. I've been covering the Mandelson scandal and the Epstein files, and someone said in a Facebook post and in other news a lot of women were victimized, and that's absolutely true. I said in reply that I don't deal with the criminal stuff, I only deal with the political part, and it was the political part that I have been highlighting. But there was, I downloaded another Epstein document, and there are allegations against Donald Trump that are very concerning. And despite the fact I've been concentrating on the Mandelson stuff, I am very concerned that the victims of Epstein are not as up front in the consciousness surrounding all of this Epstein files stuff. On, I think it was Friday, I lost the entire day because my brain switched off because of something that occurred to me that really frustrated, angered, and it was total overload. And it was to do with the email I talked about that was sent to Rishi Sunak. There was allegations and allegations about Tony Blair and Peter Mandelson, and calls from the writer of the email for Blair and Mandelson to be investigated for aiding and abetting Epstein's sex trafficking. Now, those are allegations, they are unproven. But the thought I had, and it's been made worse now by the fact that Ghislaine Maxwell is refusing to answer any questions at the congressional hearing in America. And this before the Maxwell bit, it concerned me so much, angered me, frustrated me. The fact that even if the allegations of Tony Blair and Peter Mandelson being involved in aiding and abetting the sex trafficking, is the thought was, is the infrastructure that Epstein put in place still there, and could it still be working? Ghislaine Maxwell could be making money simply by keeping her mouth shut, because the sex trafficking may be happening by people who were aiding and abetting, who we do not know about. And I'm worried that the victims that have been named, whose details have not been redacted properly, are being traumatized again, and there's a possibility that the apparatus that was used to abuse them could still be out there. If it's not working at the moment, it could be under the radar until the Epstein files controversy dies down. But I was wondering, men with perversions that Epstein used to enrich himself and to build this sick empire of his, would they really stop just because Epstein was caught? And would Epstein have put insurance so that if he was ever put in prison, the business could still make money for him? And I'm really worried for the victims, because it's not just the victims of Epstein's time, it's the future victims that could be ensnared in a similar thing. For my own self, I would give the harshest punishment for anyone who did anything like that. And I'm worried that because the victims are not being kept at the forefront with the political ramifications and the political entanglements, that they're going to be forgotten and everything's going to concentrate only on the political. And that worries me. It worries me because if there is the apparatus still out there that could still be used, then this may never be over because it may not be investigated properly. And if it's not investigated properly, then the old victims will not get justice, and new victims may be added to the tally of lives that have been destroyed by Epstein's sex trafficking. So I ask you, plead with you, although this channel will not be doing much about the victims, because that's not the sort of coverage I do, don't forget the victims. Campaign as much for them as we will no doubt be campaigning to clean up politics and to just clean house, to try and bring down this heinous empire of criminality and perversion. So please think about the victims as well. And let's make sure that an investigation is done to make sure that there is not a backup system that will continue the abuse of children and young women. Don't forget to click the like button and share this video on your social media feeds. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you'd like to see more content from me, why not subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you know when a new video or community post has been added. And I hope to see you all again soon.